Welcome back, and I'm so excited to be here for our live stream on YouTube. Today, we're going to talk about a really, really important subject, and that's called spiking up and down. Am I hearing my own echo or what? Hang on a minute. So, over here, we're going to talk about spiking up and down, and this is such an important topic. How many of you would like to know what exactly it means to look at the stock price that is spiking up or down? How many of you will be interested to know? And if you're interested to know, just say yes on the live stream. And I'm really, really happy to welcome all of you on board. This is the start of a series of live streams that I'll be doing to push all the way through until end of this year with really, really many upcoming catalysts that's on board. Yesterday, we covered on one very, very important topic, and that is today is actually the first presidential debate between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. Then, follow on this week, we're going to have our Consumer Price Index CPI and our Producer Price Index PPI release as well. All this waiting ahead for next week's potential first interest rate cut in our generation. Now, coming back to the topic, we are really going to talk about spiking up and down. What caused a stock price to spike up or down? I'm going to show you right now on the chart is on the software itself. This was like a moment of epiphany for me. Maybe give you the backdrop story. When I first started investing in the year 2000, back then there were like so many things to read, so many things to study. And, I'm sure many of you who are watching live right now, you've gone through that journey where you kind of will get your hands on every possible investing book out there in the marketplace, grab and read, right? And you also subscribe at different seasons of your life, different foundational teachings, starting from fundamental analysis to technical analysis, and then to many other what we call witchcraft. You study the stars and the moon and everything. So I went through that seasons of my life as well. And then the moment of epiphany took place when I discovered what it means to be looking at a stock price that is spiking up or spiking down. That was defining moment for me, what we call a moment of epiphany. Now, I'm going to show you what that is all about. And first of all, I'm just going to switch over to our software. This is a really, really powerful software that we built, and it's called Spiking Wealth Management System. Now, over here, within the software itself, if I just kind of go to the top left-hand corner, right across there, let me just kind of bring across my... Oops, it's not showing up. One moment. Okay, where is the thing? Okay, good. So it's showing up right now. So I'm going to come to this part here on the top left-hand corner, and I just click on the spiking logo right here, right? There's a spiking logo. Click on it, bing, and then it will kind of refresh. So typically we go like this, all right? Now, this is the page, I call it the spiking up and down page. This is really, really important. And I was sharing with you the backdrop story, right? That was the moment of epiphany for me when I first discovered what exactly is a spiking up. So I want you to see right now, this is live data today. And look at this column right here. This is like mind-boggling. What did you observe? I want to make sure that you really catch the drift, because what you're going to observe is going to be life-changing for you at this moment, I bet. That is, every single day, there are stock prices that are spiking up 5 to 100% in one day. For example, this guy is 20.9%. The second one, Viridian Therapeutics, 11.7%. Third one, Centessa Pharmaceuticals, 10.5%. And Matrix Service Company, 9.6%. Oracle, 8.5%. Calavo Growers, 8.3%, and so on. This is the spike. Now, if you just look at it like this, you wouldn't really understand until you get what I call the frontal visual impact. So I'm going to switch over right now to a chart and kind of make sure you follow through with the story, right? So today we are on spiking up and down. That is the presentation of the topic today. And I'm going to show you the first guy right here who kind of spike up like 20.9% before the opening bell. All right. Then this is the company Mission Produce, ticker symbol AVO. So I'm going to switch over right now to the chart, and you see for yourself how dramatic this is. All right. Here we go. This is the stock chart of Mission Produce, ticker symbol AVO, right? So we're looking at the same company right here. And you can see right over here, Mission Produce AVO. And then you see this really amazing thing called 17.77%, right? Now, when you look at it, and then you look on the right-hand side here, and you go through the candles, say, teacher, where's the spike? I don't see any spike. I mean, this is like the candles are kind of connected to each other. Where is the visual spike? I don't see any spike. Because why? I wanted you to see the effect before the spike took place. All right. So now I'm going to start moving the chart to the right hand side. Ready? Here we go. Bing! Look at the spiking up. There you go. This is the visual spike. And this spike right now is 17.77%. Mama. For how long? We call it one day. Now, when I share this on social media, whether it's across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and so on, right? Oftentimes, I will get the naysayers coming in, acting smart, and say, nope, that's not one day. I mean, how do you do a spike in one day? Opening bell 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, closing bell 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's no one day, no spike. This is a scam. How many of you know what I'm talking about? I want to see who's really listening right now before I give you the moment of epiphany. All right, let's welcome all live streamers today. And please say hello on the live stream. You're on air right now. Welcome to Kelvin. Welcome to Man. Welcome to Paul. Welcome to Leong. Leong, welcome back. And welcome to Chufat, right? So, how many of you realize what I just shared with you is like mind-boggling? The first time when I exposed the concept of spiking 5 to 100% in one day, the so-called smart A of the world, or people who think they seen enough of the market, they would just come in and post comments like, this must be a scam. This is fraud. The price cannot spike up so high. No such thing in the world. How many of you realize such comments are very prevalent out there in the social media for the unlearned people who do not know what's happening in the market? They will just pass on comments like this. And thank you for joining us, Agnes, Annie, and really, really so happy to see all of you, right? So these comments are coming fast and furious forward. And oftentimes, for me as a teacher, I look at these comments, I kind of like, I mean, these guys think they seen it all in the marketplace and they will just post comments like this without taking a step back to do a form of check or verification. And this is very common out there in the world. People don't take the extra effort to connect the dots, to kind of perform analysis. They just want to do shortcut, right? So how do we define this? Very, very simple. I'm going to switch back right now. Why do we call it in one day, 17.7% in one day? I'm going to show you using this example from this company called Mission Produce, ticker symbol AVO. And you saw on our software just now, this guy spike up 5 to 100% in one day. Ready? Here we go. This is the magic. From here, I'm going to change to a chart whereby we get to see exactly what happened yesterday. All right? So this is exactly what happened yesterday. So really follow closely with me right here and make sure you hold on to your seats, all right, your safety belt. I gotta move the chart up there. Okay, so let me show you this is what's happening. Step 1. We're gonna start from here. I'm just gonna draw like a red arrow there. This was yesterday. All right. That red arrow represents yesterday. It represents a market hours of 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We call it the New York time or the Eastern Standard Time. And typically I remember it by the New York time. All right. This is the opening bell and the closing bell of Wall Street. That's defined by my red arrow. All right. Now, if we were to go in yesterday to buy low, I mean, you can see for yourself the price was trading around $10.75 to $11, but I think we can get it really good at 10.50. Average price is about 10.50. All right. So I'm going to type in right here buy low at $10.50. During which period? During yesterday. This was yesterday, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I kind of position it there. Really, it's like idiot proof, right? You cannot contest that. This is like idiot proof. All right. So at the close of the bell, which is somewhere here, dang, 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 dang. Now, let me give you the let me give you the official closing bell of New York Stock Exchange. This is the official bell. Okay, so close of the bell at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The market closes. And for a wide variety of reasons, typically it's due to news announcements, some kind of positive news, and majority of it is related to the announcement of earnings. The company did well in the past 3 months, and they also promised Wall Street they're going to do very well in the next 3 months. So look at my hands right now. I mean, the past 3 months were like what we call earnings, and the future 3 months is what we call guidance. So typically in the earnings announcement, they'll tell you, hey, what I've done in the past 3 months, hey, what I'm going to do in the future 3 months. Together, they form the picture of the company at the point of announcement. Okay? Now, if the Wall Street interprets the information as positive, this is exactly what you see in real time. After the bell, the stock price literally moved. Whoa! 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 It moved up. And all these candles are kind of connected to each other. You don't see the visual spike. You don't see the visual gap on the stock chart because right now I turn on another chart that shows you minute by minute. I mean, we are looking at a chart right now, literally minute by minute. 9:30, 9:31, 9:40, 9:45, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:45, 3:50, 3:59, 4 o'clock, bang, 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 market close. This is called moment by moment of the chart. And because he has a good news, this momentum continues, even though it dropped a little bit here, it continues. And finally, at the opening bell right here, Mama, which I depict by the round circle, that is the official opening bell today, as in today, now, today, right? So I'm going to kind of clean up all this distraction and I'm going to show you what happens after that, right? So I'm going to take the previous arrow there, replicate, and I'm going to move it right here and it opens at $13, all right? That's $13. And I'm going to take this guy up here and I'm going to show you what it means by sell high. So at the opening bell, you can sell high. In fact, it went to, just put it at $12.50. Easy to calculate, all right? It's actually hit $12.50 per share. No, it actually went up to 13, right? So let's put it at $13. It went up to $13. So you achieve sell high at $13 at what time? I want to be very specific because some of you out there are very anal about timing. You can sell it between 9:30 to 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you still catch this really, really powerful wave. Can you see all this happening here? I want to make sure I really shift it nice, and you guys got to see it kind of cool, right? So here we go. So I think this is much better. All right. So you can sell high between 9:30 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is represented by the green candle right there, where my arrow is just ding pointing at it. So if you do that, now we're going to do some mathematics, all right? So how do you calculate your profit? Your profit is calculated by $13 minus 1050. 1050. All right. I mean, I just want to put a dollar sign so that there's no ambiguity in what I'm putting out here, and you guys really understand the math, and then you can go and chase after your stars, right? And then it's divided by how much? The cost price, $10.50. All right. And I'm just going to take out my calculator. So 13 minus 1050, that's a $250 profit. So take 250 divided by 1050. That's 23.8% profit. 0.8% profit. For how long? In 1 day. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I just put it out really nice in front of you, and that's just going to shift it like this so that you can see everything presented clearly in front of you. There's no ambiguity. Now, how many of you understand what I'm talking about right now when I say you can make 5 to 100% profit in 1 day? Because what is 1 day? Yesterday versus today, like today minus yesterday, or 2 minus 1 is 1, is still 1 day. How many of you know I'm talking about, say, 1 day? Can we please type in 1 day, because I really want to get really anal about this thing about 1 day. Can you all please type in 1 day in the live stream and let everybody know that you really understand this important concept, what it means to be 1 day. All right, I want to see all the 1 day on the live chat, and I'm going to play you a beautiful piece of music. Can we see some 1 day out there? 1 day. Oh my gosh, where's all my 1 day? Okay, I could remind myself there's a lag between 15 to 20 seconds between what I say versus what you listen. All right, our 1 day is coming in from Paul, from Agnes, from Chufa, from Man. Thank you very much. You guys got it. The 1 day concept. And that's it. This is the message. I need you guys to go there, spread the word. Let everybody really understand that it is possible to make 5 to 100% profit return in just 1 day. How many days? 1 day. How many days? 1 day. I mean, like I go crazy about this because, and oftentimes we deal with either people who are completely naive or innocent, or people on the other camp who are absolutely stubborn and obstinate. They cannot accept this truth. And the truth is in front of you right now. Please see for it yourself. And in fact, you want to really go anal, you'll be doing less than 24 hours. So it should be less than 1 day. Right? I mean, I can go really mathematical with you on this concept of 1 day. So it is done in less than 24 hours. Why? How do I know? Because I probably buy the guy at about 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday, and then today I will go in to sell high at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So less than 24 hours, so it should be less than 1 day. So when I say 1 day, actually I'm being very generous. It's actually more than 24 hours, right? So, I mean, you guys got the drift. So please go out there, spread this message that the moment of epiphany moment for me, who went through 3 years of fundamental analysis, who went through 3 years of technical analysis, and finally, I say, please put all this aside. The real Holy Grail is found right up here. Ready? Here we go. This is the real Holy Grail. To ask ourselves consistently on a regular basis, what does it take to catch these spikes? Because such a stock price moment, it happens every single day, Mondays to Fridays, exceptionally for the US stock market. Not in your Singapore exchange, not in your Bursa Malaysia, not in your ASX in Australia, not in your Hong Kong Stock Exchange, Shanghai Stock Exchange, or Shenzhen Stock Exchange, not in your Euronext. This is exceptional to the largest and the most liquid market in the world. And that's what we call Wall Street. And that was the moment of epiphany for me, yours truly, your teacher here. Because I realized that, what? If there's an opportunity there every single day, then my job is to go out there, seize the opportunity. Rather, let me give you a better analogy. How many of you done fishing? Really gone out there as to the open sea and fish, or go to the pond and fish, or the reservoir to fish? And you know, when you throw your bait into the water, right, it's so important to throw it to an area where you believe and you suspect there are fishes lying below it. That's where you are in near distance. You are in the catchment area, or you're targeting at the right segment, right? You throw your bait right there, and lo and behold, the fishes will just come and eat your bait, and hopefully you tuck it at the right time, you caught the fish. But if you were to throw your bait at another place, there's no life, there's no fish. You just, for the fun of it, just throw in, you can wait all night long, nothing's going to happen. That's what I meant. This is the only market that can spike up and down every single day. So when we are dealing with this topic, then the challenge becomes this. Okay, there's this opportunity on Wall Street. How many of you are thinking of this question? Then should I play spiking up or spiking down? Right? Should I play spiking up or spiking down? And then you kind of get lost in this conundrum. Okay, should I take a position of up and down? Now that goes back one more step level to understand the macro environment. I mean, the micro environment, you guys kind of caught the drift. This is the micro environment right here, where prices are moving up and down, unique to this single company called AVO Mission Produce. This is micro level. Look at prices up here, it's like micro level, right? But if you are asking generally right now, should I believe the big market is moving up or moving down? And are there catalysts out there that will continue to push the market up or push the market down? Those are real questions that we ask. So from big picture, we funnel down to small picture, funnel down to individual stocks, and we shall attempt to catch the spike. How many of you enjoyed today's live stream? So far, so good. All right. I hope you guys enjoy it, because this is a really big topic close to my heart. And that was the moment of epiphany. And can you imagine how crazy I went to set up a company that captures this phenomena? And our company name is called what? Ding, ding. It is called spiking. Can you see that, how serious we are? We literally follow what we believe in. And you can see the logo right there is called spiking. Because it is a constant reminder to ourselves there are opportunities found in the market every single day. It is up to us to seize this opportunity. Now that you've gone through spiking up and down, and may I invite you to kind of play around with our data, with our app. Can we show the QR code for our spiking app? You can download it at the Apple App Store or the Google Play, all right? You can go for Apple App Store or Google Play. Yep, the QR code on the top left-hand corner. Can you please show it one more time? And I'm going to kind of scan it. Why does it keep disappearing? Just keep it there, all right? So all of you can take out your camera, and I'm going to do it like you guys, what you guys are doing. I just want to make sure this thing is working for me, all right? So I aim at the QR code and ding. Where does it bring me to? It brings me to the page where you can download it from your App Store or Google Play. Thank you very much, Angels. It's pointing it to the right place. And this is a free app. Go ahead and download it. And every day you can just go and kind of see which stocks are spiking up or down. And that's the beauty of it, all right? Now, once you get hold of the app, you can also, with the same username, password, or if you are using Facebook to log in, or if you're using Google to log in, or your email with password to log in, it's the same experience. Whether you're getting it through the app directly or getting it through the desktop, just go to spiking.com/login. You can also log in at the same time. All right. So this is the same seamless integration we call single sign-on experience. Now, that being covered, I want you to know today is really getting ready. It's getting ready for tomorrow. I mean, every day today is getting ready for tomorrow. It's like we are looking forward to the market so much. So, kind of give you this quick brief. So, let's take a look right here. Another great resource that you guys can really take advantage of is go to spiking.com/calendar, right? So this is like the place that we track all the catalysts of the market. And you kind of scroll down, go to spiking.com/calendar, and it kind of tell you today we are right here. But the market is waiting for two very big catalysts to kind of cement the belief that the Fed will cut interest rate. And that is tomorrow. We're going to have a consumer price index. Is a really important indicator or barometer that we call it. That's why you can see it's like an all-day featured event. Then the day after that, tomorrow, on the Thursday, we're going to have the producer price index. It has an impact, but not as significantly meaningful compared to the CPI. CPI is the direct indicator to check on the inflation of our economy today. All right. And with that, if you kind of fast forward to exactly next Wednesday, holy moly, what is happening on next Wednesday? That is the official announcement of the first interest rate cut in our generation. All eyes on Fed Chair Jerome Powell. We believe strongly that he'll call for interest rate cut. The question is, and I have this debate with my bankers, right? And we're kind of toying around with the Treasury Department. Are we looking at 25 basis point, 0.25, or 50 basis point, 0.5, or 75 basis point, 0.75? My personal bet, and by the way, this is on YouTube forever, I strongly believe that the Fed chair will go aggressive with 50 basis point cut against all odds. I mean, all the pundits are like betting like 95% sure it will be a 25 basis point. I want to go for higher break at 50 basis point. And I'm going to set out my thesis for this, kind of let you have a feel of the way we think after we look at the data, and then we take a step back, think again, and then take our thinking back to the data. And this to and fro that's going on all the time is what we call formulating our thesis, our investment thesis. And I think strongly that if Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are kind of a neck to neck, the incumbent government will do something extra to defeat the challenger. And this something extra is the magic of the interest rate. And if you kind of do like a very simple search, I'm going to show you like how to do a simple search, right? Countdown to US election, right? Look over here. If we just do like a simple check, how many days to US presidential election? And we have the official countdown right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are like only 56 days away from the presidential election. And that's why this interest rate cut on next Wednesday is going to be massively significant. 56, one single announcement can change the whole game. Because you lead the market to euphoria with a big rate cut, and consumers will be happy, they got more cash to spend, they'll go to the polling station with really a happy smile on their face. This is what politics is about. So let's take a bet. And anyway, tomorrow we'll kind of, next week we'll kind of know the answer. But I highly encourage you, so that we can participate in knowing the answers together, go ahead and sign up for our Spiking Wealth Masterclass. Can you see how important it is? We conducted over 4 days from the 16th to the 19th. And the FOMC interest rate cut announcement will be held right smack in the middle of our masterclass. We're going to go through the before, during, and after when the interest rate cut has been announced. What exactly do we need to do to profit from the market massively? And that's where we are today. I want to thank all of you for joining us here for the live stream. And typically for the everyday live stream, I just want to bring out one or two important concepts, lock it now, put it on YouTube forever. And it becomes like an archive of knowledge, of wisdom that you can always come back, rewatch, share the video with other people, kind of take each other as a sparring and challenge the idea behind it. And that's how we grow together as a community of investors. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And before we go, I'm going to leave you out with the big QR code. Can we have the big QR code for them to kind of take their camera and shine it at the masterclass and put it at the side? All right. Take out the QR code for the masterclass. Thank you very much. All right. Where's the big QR code? Oh, yes. That's the beautiful big QR code. And you can scan it on right here. Okay, right here. Okay, scan it right here, and I shall see you at the upcoming Wealth Masterclass that's coming up next Monday to Thursday. I'm so excited about it, and let's see all the analysis that we put forward together will come to pass. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to keep the QR code there till we meet again tomorrow. God bless all of you. Thank you very, very much.